Anyone else wishes to testify at this time on any agenda item? Please come forward and identify yourself.
Hi, my name is Tamara Paltin, and I wanted to testify on not allowing for an SMA exemption extension for Maui Land of Pines 42 affordable apartment housing units. What I'm concerned with is how many more entitlements that they're getting without ever building their affordable housing units. And I think that the permit should be let to lapse, and these affordables, which is part of the 173 original, should be built as houses in Pulelehua, their newly entitled development. From what we've seen, it seems a little bit like they're dangling the affordable units in front of people who make decisions noses. I mean, they had the opportunity to do this within the last 6 years, and instead of building this, they built things that would make profit. And now, I work near Fleming's Beach in Honolulu Bay, and we see Mahana Ridge, or phase 3 of the plantation estates, being built right now. But it's not being built by Maui Land and Pine. They sell these entitlements to a development company that makes the development and makes the profit. So, I mean, construction costs are at an all-time low right now, and if they're not willing to build affordable housing, I don't think it's one of those projects that can be sold off like Mahana Ridge or Kapalua Mauka to somebody else to develop, because there's not much profit in developing affordable housing. This area, I mean, from what I understand about the SMA permit, one of the things to consider is the cumulative impacts. And within the last 6 years, there's been a lot of cumulative impacts, and who knows how much more there will be 2 years from now. So I think, as representing the county, that you should consider granting an SMA permit when they're actually ready to build. And if you don't grant the SMA permit, they're gonna have to build these 42 affordable units. Let them build it at Pulelehua. We have a lot of affordable apartments. It's not like 6 years ago when it was much needed when they got the entitlements. I mean, if you look on Craigslist, there's plenty. Honolulu Kauhale is almost empty. You got Maui Breakers, you got Opukea. So it's not a much needed item, and if they're not ready to build now, what kind of thinking makes them believe that they will ever be ready? They're not a development company, and I just think, you know, this corporation, when it was run under Colin Cameron, it was a much different feel, and now it hardly has a workforce. Its
3 minutes.
main shareholder is a billionaire, and it feels like they're holding Equal Point hostage, you know, for their pensioners' obligations, when the majority person has a lot of money and can just make the decision to put it in preservation. Instead, they're manipulating the county.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Questions? Commissioner Wakita?
Thank you, Tamara. What did you mean when you said they hardly have a workforce? You mean, are you suggesting that they don't have the employees they used to have? Is that what you meant?
Pretty much, at the time when the current leadership went from Colin Cameron run to Steve Case, Steve Cole, and like that, and I don't know if you remember reading in the newspaper every so often that they lay off 25% of their workforce, another 100%. Part of the reason why that they need to put up collateral for their pensioner fund is because there's no longer the contributing workforce to sustain the fund. And they closed down the golf course, they closed down the pineapple. I mean, at one time, I think they had in excess of 700 to 800 workforce, which is a workforce. And I'm not sure of the exact numbers, but I know, I mean, Kalani Ho is a workforce, Ryan Churchill is a workforce, and to my understanding, they live in houses, so are they gonna be the ones living in this apartment housing? I don't know the details, but maybe you can ask the landowner who their workforce is and how much people, and, because I mean, I know affordable buildings for the workforce usually goes to the employees of the company, and I'm not sure, like, back in the day, you knew all the people that work for Maui Land and Planet, Junior, UC, and like that. But I don't know. The only ones I know of right now is like Ryan Churchill, employed by them. Maybe Warren or Ruki, I don't know. And I would assume they all have houses already, and they wouldn't want to live in these apartments. I mean, I don't even understand really what affordable apartments is. If it's like they own the apartment, is it a condominium? Because majority people nowadays would like to live in a house for affordable, if it's gonna satisfy a requirement of the affordable units. Why not give them a house? I mean, a lot has been taken by this company, and it seems like back when Colin Cameron was in charge, it was a more balance of giving back. Like, you know, you have Napili House subdivision, you have Kapua
Hey,
Village.
Commissioner Wakito, was your question answered?
Yes, but otherwise, thank you very much, Tom.
Sure thing.
Thank you. Any other questions, Commissioners? Seeing none, thank you.